The lineup for the Spark. First, the reserves. Number 22, Jada Colton. Number 29, Megan Golden. Number 42, KK Medry. And number 19, Maddie Penton. And now, the starters for the Spark. Number 0, Riley Boone. Number 78, Jocelyn Allen. The DP, number 9, Kinsey Hanson. Number 33, Alyssa Brito. Number 45, Haley Lee.
Is it Sherelle?
Cheryl. Number 24, Sydney Cheryl. Number 40, Elena Torres. Number 15, Rachel Becker. Number 16, Michelle Bolton. And number 13, Amber Weiss. And now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your Florida Vibe lineup! Starting with the reserves, number 9, Sam Gress. Next up, number 11, Estelle Check. Next up, number 12, Emily Kirby Nagel. Number 22, Elizabeth Hightower. Number 98, Lindy Milkowski. Number 99, Leah Boggs. And number 90, Emma Ritter. And now, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your Vibe Starters! In the center field, number 7, Carmen Greenwood. At the second base, number 8, Hannah Adams. At first base, number 17, Taylor Pleasance. In the left field, the 2-3, Cara Caneto. I'm sorry. In the right field, number 15, Rachel Root. At shortstop, number 10, Jillian Solis. At third base, number 33, Sarah Mosley. The DP, number 26, Grayson Radcliffe. At catcher, number 20, Sierra Frazier. And last but not least, on the mound, number 14, Jordan Johnson.
Are you Lindy Milkowski?
Yes.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, Lindy Milkowski.
Lindy Milkowski?
Yeah.
I should go to France or something. Hold on 1 second. I'm getting it going for you. Lindy Milkowski?
Milkowski.
Milkowski.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now please welcome our special guest to honor America with the national anthem, number 98, Lindy Milkowski.
You just gotta press that button and hold it down. So let me know when you want to start and I'll get it going.
Okay. See by the dawn's early light, what so proud
so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Guys,
Great job.
big dice.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Like, do me like that, Nick. Everybody's like, oh man, they're gonna honor that guy who's following them. And I just go take the picture. No. And we're gonna honor that boy. Let me get my Eddie Award, man. That's the only thing I need from here. Is one Eddie Award.
Ooh, that's a good question.
See, when they say that, you know it's not in the budget to even think about.
Good evening. Welcome to the State College of Florida Softball Complex for today's matchup. As the Florida Vibe hosts the OKC Spark, I'm Tom Canterbury. Thank you so much for joining us here this evening for the first of three between the Vibe and the Spark. The starting lineup for the OKC Spark under the head coach Amber Flores. Leading things off, the center fielder Riley Boone with Jocelyn Allo. First base batting second, Kinsey Hansen, designated player, bats third. Alyssa Brito, shortstop, batting fourth. Haley Lee catching, batting fifth. Sydney Sherrill, the third baseman, will bat sixth. Batting seventh is Elena Torres, the right fielder. Rachel Becker, third base, batting eighth. And batting ninth is Michelle Moultrie, the right fielder. They're facing in the circle for the Florida Vibe, the right-handed alum of Central Arkansas, Jordan Johnson. So Johnson gets the ball against a very stacked lineup of the OKC Spark. Started off with the center fielder Riley Boone.
Leading off for the OKC Spark, number 0, Riley Boone.
Boone, in her second year with the Spark, from Oklahoma, where she was on the all-tournament team for the Women's College World Series in 2022 and 2023, is part of the class that won 4 straight national championships for the Sooners. First pitch is to the backstop for ball 1. Defensively for the Vibe, Caneto in left, Greenwood in center, Roop in right, Mosley at third, Solis at short, Adams at second, Pleasance at first with Frazier behind the plate. Radcliffe the DP, and that one is taken in left field for a leadoff single for Riley Boone.
Next up at bat, number 78, Jocelyn Allo.
And that will bring up Jocelyn Allo. Jocelyn Allo on the Mount Rushmore all-time of NCAA softball players from Oklahoma from 2018 to 2022. The all-time leader in home runs in the annals of NCAA play. Had 122 career homers, second all-time in career RBIs with 323. Three-time All-American. Two-time National Player of the Year, and first woman to ever play with the Savannah Bananas, Jocelyn Allen. That one swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Allo pops this one up on the infield. Adams makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Excuse me, there's 1 away.
Next up, number 9, Kinsey Hansen.
Hansen takes that for a ball, 2 balls and no strikes. Hansen with the Spark for her second season, alum of the University of Oklahoma. She was on the Women's College World Series All-Tournament team 3 seasons and a 4-time WCWS champion, part of that class, along with Boone. Was the Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year and first-team All-American during her time with the Sooners. 1-2's fouled away. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two pitch. That's ground ball to third. Stop made by Mosley. She will throw to first to get the out. Boone moves to second, and there's 2 away.
Next up, number 33, Alyssa Brito.
I'll bring up Alyssa Brito. First pitch misses high for ball 1. Brito, a 2-time All-American, started her career at Oregon, transferred to Oklahoma, and won the World Series 3 times. Two balls and a strike. apologize for those technical issues with the stream. It seems to be back up and running now. In the top of the first, the Spark jumps out to a 5-0 lead. A 2 RBI double by Sydney Sherrill and a 2-run homer by Alana Torres puts the Spark on top, and the Vibe looking to respond. A leadoff single by Carmen Greenwood. Hannah Adams now at the plate as they're facing in the circle the right-hander out of Minnesota, Amber Pfizer. Pfizer, the Big Ten Pitcher of the Year back in 2019, was at Minnesota from 2017 to 2021. And a great career there. Two balls and a strike now on Hannah Adams. Lineup for the Vibe. Carmen Greenwood leading off, playing center field. Hannah Adams, the second baseman, bats second. Taylor Pleasance, the first baseman, batting third. Kara Caneto, the left fielder, batting fourth. Batting fifth is Rachel Roop, the right fielder. Jillian Solis, shortstop, bats sixth. Sarah Mosley, third base, batting seventh. Grayson Radcliffe, designated player, batting eighth. And Sierra Frazier, the catcher, is batting ninth. The defensive alignment for the Spark: Torres in left, Boone in center, Moultrie in right. Sherrill at third, Brito at short, Becker at second, Allo at first, with Lee behind the plate, and Hansen the DP. Fly ball, shallow left field. That's going to fall for a bloop single, and runners now on first and second with nobody out for the Vibe, looking to respond.
Next up, the first baseman, number 17, Taylor Pleasance.
Taylor Pleasance will be the batter. Pleasance out of LSU. Second team All-Conference in both 2022 and 2023. Second team All-American in 2021, as well as the SEC Newcomer of the Year in 2021. Head coach of the Spark, Amber Flores, is out discussing things with the entire Spark infield.
Okay, 65, 5 seconds. I think he was just telling us the hours of work.
I think they switched routes on the infield.
And the Spark have switched their third baseman and shortstop, so they moved Brito to third, Sherrill to short. 1 ball, 1 strike on Pleasance. Pleasance can get the Vibe right back in it here to start things off. Might have a slugfest on her hands after the Spark put up a 5 spot in the top of the first. And that one's well hit to deep right field. That one's back and gone.
Home run, Florida Vibe. Taylor Pleasance.
Pleasance takes one over the right center field wall. And just like that, the Vibe's back in it. It's 5-3 Spark.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Stepping up into the batter's box, the left fielder, number 23, Era Canedo.
Still got our old walk-up song.
So Caracanedo will step in now. Still nobody out. The Vibe answering with a 3 spot, looking for more. That one's into right field. 4 batters and 4 base hits for the Vibe. As Amber Pfizer not missing any barrels right now for the Spark.
Next up, the right fielder, number 15, Rachel Roop.
That brings up Rachel Roop. First pitch misses for ball 1. Roop, third team All-American this past year at Liberty and Conference USA Player of the Year. Rookie with the Vibe, now playing for her collegiate head coach, Dr. Dot Richardson. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Was a career .335 hitter at Liberty, and her senior year batted .390 with 73 RBIs and 23 home runs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Payoff pitch, high and away for ball 4.
Next up in the batter's box, the shortstop, number 10, Jillian Solis.
We'll bring up Jillian Solis. First pitch to her is a strike. Solis, the Washington Husky, started her career at San Diego State. Was 3rd team All Pac-12 and All Pac-12 defensive her senior year at Washington. Was 2023 Mountain West Tournament MVP at San Diego State. Fouls that one away. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
It started working there.
Sarah Mosley now at the plate. Runners on first and second. One gone. Two one comes in high, 3-1. On the former Georgia Bulldog, Sarah Mosley. Mosley first team All-Conference and second team All-American during her time with the Bulldogs. Had a career .345 batting average. That's a ground ball to short. They throw to second for one, and the Spark turned the double play to end the Vibe threat. But Florida does respond to the Sparks' 5 in the top of the first with 3 of their own here in the bottom of the first off the 3-run homer by Taylor Pleasance. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We played an inning. Spark 5, Vibe 3. This is Vibe Softball. Michelle Moultrie leading things off for the Spark here in the second. They leave it 5-3. 1 ball, 1 strike. Moultrie inducted into the University of Florida Athletic Hall of Fame in 2022, was the 2012 SEC Player of the Year. Member of the women's national team and a 2020 silver medalist. 2-1. Called strike, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jordan Johnson back out for her second inning of work. Got touched up a bit by the Spark in the first inning. Todd Richardson seeing how she's going to respond in that situation. Moultrie takes that one to left. Canetto's there. She'll make the catch for the first out of the inning.
Back at the top of the order with number 0, Riley Boone.
That will bring up Riley Boone. Boone singled and scored her first time up back in the first inning. Boone, the 4-time national champion at Oklahoma. Also an alumni of the FGCL, Florida Gulf Coast League here in Bradenton. She played after her freshman year. So familiar surroundings. That's a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive to second. Adams is there, and there's two away.
Next up, number 78, Jocelyn Allo.
Two out, nobody on now for Jocelyn Allo, which is where you want to face her if you have to face her. But nobody on base. First pitch. Little out for ball one. Two balls and no strikes on the all-time home run leader in college softball. Got to break that record in her home state of Hawaii. Fouled away, 2-1. Three and one. And the dirt for ball four. Allo will take the walk.
Next up, number 9, Kinsey Hansen.
Well, there's a lot of this lined up. One OU great to another. Kinsey Hansen steps in. First pitch misses for ball one. Wind blowing out, 90 degrees at first pitch. Cloudy skies, humidity had the feels like around 101 at the start of the game. It's starting to cool off a bit, relatively speaking. That's a ground ball to second. Adams plays it on the fourth hop, makes the throw for out number 3 to retire the side. For the Spark here in the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one left. We move to the bottom of the second inning. 5-3. Spark with the lead. This is Florida Vibe Softball. Grayson Radcliffe leading things off for the Vibe here in the bottom of the second. They're down 5-3. 1 ball, 1 strike. Amber Pfizer back out for her second inning of work. A couple position changes for the Spark. Riley Boone moves over to left field. Torres moves from left to third. And now out in center field is Jada Coleman. Ground ball back to Pfizer. She'll make the stop and the throw, and there's one away.
Next up, in the rectangle, the catcher, number 20, Sierra Frazier.
They'll bring up the catcher, Sierra Frazier. First pitch is low for ball 1. Frazier, the 2023 Conference USA Player of the Year at UAB. Back her third year with the Vibe. That one swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes in high and tight. 3-1 the count now on Frazier. Ground ball to deep short. The stop and the throw is not going to be in time and was not caught cleanly by Allo anyway. That's going to be an infield single for Sierra Frazier.
Stepping up to the plate, the center fielder, number 7, Carmen Greenwood.
And 1 out, 1 on. That brings up the center fielder, Carmen Greenwood. She singled and scored her first time. Puts down a bunt. It spins in fair territory. The throw is going to be in time to get her at first, so a sacrifice bunt for Greenwood puts the runner in the scoring position, but there's now 2 away. It's a really nice bunt by Greenwood. Spun out of the right-handed batter's box in fair territory. Tried to get the out, tried to get the base hit, but ended up being a sacrifice bunt. And Hannah Adams will now bat with 2 outs and a runner on second base.
Next up, the second baseman, number 8, Hannah Adams.
Perfectly placed bunt for Hannah Adams. She reaches, and now runners are on the corners with 2 away.
Next up, the first baseman, number 17, Taylor Pleasance.
Adams now 2 for 2 on the day with a couple of singles, and that brings up Taylor Pleasance, who hit a 3-run bomb her first time up. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. That's going to be a line drive into center field, down for a base hit. 4 RBIs and 2 at-bats for Taylor Pleasance. It's now 5-4, Spark with the lead.
Next up, the left fielder, number 23, Kara Caneto.
Kara Caneto now to the plate. She singled her first time. That came in and hit right off the knob of the bat for a foul ball. 5 now out hitting the Spark 7-3. The Sparks still have the 5-4 advantage in the runs column. That is a fair ball. Stepping on the bag is Torres for out number 3 to retire the side. But the Vibe pull closer. They get 1 run on 3 hits. No errors and 2 left. We've played 2. 5-4, Spark with the lead. This is Florida Vibe Softball. Jada Coleman getting her first at-bat of the ball game, and she takes that one to center field for a double to start things off here in the 3rd inning.
Next up, number 45, Haley Lee.
First pitch to Haley Lee, also an FGCL alum, is a ball. Lee was hit by a pitch and scored her first time. The FGCL Championship coming up tomorrow morning. The Brains and Slice taking on the Anna Marie Aquanauts. Both those teams looking for their first ever FGCL crown here in the 6th year of the league. Johnson looks in, the 3-0 count to Lee. Called strike on the outside corner, 3-1. Bit outside, and that's ball 4. Runners now on first and second with nobody out.
Next up, number 24, Sydney Sherrill.
Brings up Sydney Sherrill, who had a 2 RBI double her first time up and came around to score during that 5-run first inning for the Spark. Jordan Johnson held them scoreless in the second, but the Spark trying to add to their lead here in the third. That pitch is low and away for ball 1. Fraser's going to go out and talk things over with Johnson. Five runs on 4 hits and no errors for the Spark. 4 runs on 7 hits and no errors for the Vibe. Spark has left one runner on. Vibe had left 3 on through 2 innings. Home runs by Lena Torres for the Spark and Taylor Pleasance for the Vibe. That one's fouled away. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 4 now loads the bases with nobody out for the OKC Spark. And Elena Torres, who hit the 2-run homer in the first inning, is now at the plate.
Next up, number 40, Elena Torres.
The wind has died. It was blowing out earlier. First pitch swung on a miss for strike 1. Ground ball to second. They'll throw home and get the force. As Adams comes home, and there's one away.
Next up at home plate, number 15, Rachel Becker.
That'll bring up Rachel Becker. She fouled out her first time up. First team All-American in 2023. Played at Purdue and Oklahoma State. First pitch outside for ball one. Drops in too low. 3 balls and 1 strike. Nowhere to put Becker. Bases are loaded. There's 1 out. Ground ball to second. They're going to throw home again, and another 4-2 force. And there's now 2 away.
Next up, number 16, Michelle Moultrie.
So now 2 outs, bases loaded. Michelle Moultrie is the batter. And without getting strikeouts, Jordan Johnson has had the perfect plays for the first 2 batters with the bases loaded. Moultrie with a blooper that's caught at second by Adams, and the Spark load the bases with nobody out here in the third and cannot get a run across. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left. We head to the bottom of the third, still 5-4. Spark with the lead. This is Vibe Softball. After the Spark loaded the bases with nobody out and not able to score in the top of the third inning, the Vibe now bat here in the home half of the third. Down 5-4. Rachel Roop leading things off. She walked her first time. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count on her. And that's a called strike 3. There's one gone.
Next up at the plate, the shortstop, number 10, Jillian Solis.
We'll bring up Jillian Solis. Shortstop struck out her first time. That ball's popped up on the infield. Cheryl tracks it down, and there's 2 away.
Next up, the third baseman, number 33, Sarah Mosley.
We'll bring up Sarah Mosley. 0 for 1. She grounded into a double play her first time. First pitch right in there for a strike. Fouled off on the check swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two pitch. Foul tipped in the glove for strike 3. And Amber Pfizer sits the Vibe down 1-2-3 here in the third, holding on to the 5-4 lead. We move to the fourth. 5-4 Spark. This is Vibe Softball. We head to the fourth inning. Spark with a 5-4 lead. Top of the order, Riley Boone leading things off. First pitch misses for ball one. Boone 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Jordan Johnson back out now for her 4th inning of work. Through 3 innings, she's given up 5 runs all earned on 4 hits. Those all came runs-wise in the first inning. No strikeouts, 4 walks, and a hit by pitch. And that's going to get to the left center field gap and get all the way to the wall. Boone will dig for third. Here comes the throw. It's going to be late. And Riley Boone, a leadoff triple. Here in the top of the 4th.
Next up in the batter's box, number 78, Jocelyn Allen.
Boone had designs on 3 coming out of the batter's box there. She put that one into the left center field gap. Did not think about stopping at second. And she's on third with nobody out. First pitch to Allo. Fouled away for strike 1. Little outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Held off on that one. They'll check down. She didn't go. And the walk to Allo puts runners on the corners with nobody out.
Next up, number 9, Kinsey Hansen.
The Spark loaded the bases with nobody out in the 3rd and did not score. They now have runners on the corners with nobody out here in the 4th. As the Vibe continues to live on the edge with a stacked lineup for the Spark. Kinsey Hansen's 0 for 2. First pitch. Blown away, ball 1. Johnson looks in, the 1-1 to Hansen. A little bit inside, 2-1. Jada Coleman on deck for the Spark here. Ground ball, that's going to get through for a base hit opposite way into right field. Coming in to score is Riley Boone. And the Spark add to their lead. It's now 6-4.
Next up, number 22, Jada Coleman.
So runners on first and second, still nobody out for Jada Coleman, who doubled her first time. First pitch, a called strike. Coleman at OU, four-time World Series champion, three-time first-team All-American, and was the 2023 Big 12 Player of the Year. Down the count 0-2. Coleman swings and misses at strike three, and there's one gone. Big strikeout from Johnson. Now bring up the catcher, Haley Lee.
Next up, number 45, Haley Lee.
Lee, no official at bats today in 2 plate appearances. She's been hit by a pitch and walked. She scored in the first. Drops in for a called strike. Ball and 2 strikes on Lee. Swung on a miss for strike 3 and back-to-back strikeouts of Jada Coleman and Haley Lee. We'll bring up Sydney Sherrill.
Next up, number 24, Sydney Sherrill.
Keeping the vibe in this one. Sherrill 1 for 1 with a 2 RBI double, a run scored and a walk so far on the day. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. That one is drilled to deep left center field. That one's back and gone. Sydney Sherrill goes opposite way for a 3-run shot, and it's now 9-4 Spark.
Next up, number 40, Elena Torres.
Torres hit the 2-run homer back in the first inning, 1 for 2 on the day. Spark has now evened things up in the hit column. Both teams with 7 on the day, but the most important column is the runs, where the Spark have 9 to the Vibes 4. That one's taken into center field for a base hit. Torres with a 2-out single. Following the homer, it's a runner on first now with 2 away.
Next up, number 15, Rachel Becker.
They'll bring up Rachel Becker. 0 for 2 with a foul out and a fielder's choice. Vibe able to dance out of danger in the third, but not so much here in the fourth. That one's fouled away. This is the first of a 3-game set between the Vibe and the Spark. Game 2 tomorrow at 6:30. And then the final game of the series will be Sunday afternoon at noon. All 3 games here at the SCF softball field, home of the Manatees. Johnson looks in, the 1-2. Drops too low, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Called strike 3 as that one clipped the outside edge. And that'll do it for the Spark here in the fourth. But OKC puts up a 4 spot, 4 runs on 4 hits. There were no errors and 1 runner left on base. We move to the home half of the 4th inning. 9-4. Spark with the lead. This is Vibe Softball. Grayson Ratcliffe leading things off for the Vibe as we play here in the home half of the fourth inning. Amber Pfizer back out for her fourth inning of work. It is 9-4, Spark with the lead. Ratcliffe 0 for 1 with a ground out. Pfizer through 3 innings has given up 4 runs all earned on 7 hits. She's walked 1 and struck out 3. Didn't go around on the swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch, low and inside for ball 4. And after falling down the count 0-2, Radcliffe battles back to get the walk. And that will bring up the catcher, Sierra Frazier.
Next up at home plate, number 20, Sierra Frazier.
Frazier single and scored the first time up, back in the second. First pitch to her is a called strike. Called strike. They'll throw down. Back in time is Radcliffe. Ground ball back to Pfizer. She'll throw to second for 1. And the double play is turned. Sydney Sherrill at short. Received and at second,
Next
stayed
up,
on the bag.
Center fielder, number 7, Carmen Greenwood.
And the sliding Radcliffe not able to keep the double play from happening. There's now 2 out with nobody on, and that pitch to Carmen Greenwood. It's a fly ball to deep left. Catch is made on the warning track for out number 3 to retire the side. Double play ends the threat for the Vibe here in the 4th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We played 4. It's 9-4. Spark with the lead. This is Vibe Softball. move to the 5th inning, 9-4. Spark with the lead. The first pitch is a called strike to Michelle Moultrie, who is 0 for 2 in that pitch thrown. From one former Florida Gator to another Florida Gator, as Elizabeth Hightower has entered the game, replacing Jordan Johnson. Ground ball to short. The throw is going to be in time, and there's one away. Also, Lindy Milkowski is now catching for the Vibe, so a new battery.
Next up, number 0, Riley Boone.
And back to the top of the order, and Riley Boone is 2 for 3 with a double, or excuse me, a single, a triple, and 2 runs scored. First pitch misses for ball 1. So Jordan Johnson goes 4 innings in the circle for the Vibe. Gave up 9 runs all earned, 8 hits, 5 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Mention Hightower, the former Florida Gator, 3rd-team All-American in 2021, and was on the 2019 SEC All-Freshman team. That's low for ball 4. Boone reaches for the 3rd time and 4 plate appearances to start things, or for 1 out here in the 5th.
Number 78, Jocelyn Allo.
And that will bring up Jocelyn Allo, 0 for 1 with a pop out, 2 walks, and a run scored. First pitch bounces away, and the wild pitch moves Boone to second. Called strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Went too far around on the check swing, a ball and 2 strikes. One, 2, Allo fouls it away. Two and 2. Jocelyn Allo hit the longest home run I've ever seen in person. It was in the 2019 Women's College World Series, the if necessary game against Alabama. Hit one to straightaway center field that went over the stands at OKC Hall of Fame Stadium. It stopped Alabama's rally in that if necessary game and helped send the Sooners to the national championship in 2019. Just an absolute monster moonshot. And gone well over 300 feet. And she hit many of those in her career. Counts now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The payoff is fouled away. And that one's to the backstop for ball 4. The wild pitch moves the runner to third. So Allo walks for the 3rd time today.
Next up, number 9, Kinsey Hansen.
And that'll bring up Kinsey Hansen. Hansen's 1 for 3 with an RBI single and a run scored her last time up back in the 4th inning. First pitch is inside for ball 1. The 1-1 bounces in. Wilkowski blocks it behind the plate. Two one, tied inside, 3 balls and a strike. That one's fouled off. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Hansen takes it low and in for ball 4. And 3 straight walks have loaded the bases with 1 out for Jada Coleman.
Next up, number 22, Jada Coleman.
Coleman 1 for 2 with a double back in the 3rd inning. First pitch is just foul. down the first base line. Pleasance had a dive, but it was foul. 0-1. Fooled by the change. No balls and 2 strikes. Diving catch out in right field by Roop. Everyone will tag. So that'll be a sacrifice fly by Coleman, but a tremendous catch out in right center field by Roop to get the out. And there's 2 away. Spark now lead it 10-4. Runners on the corners as people only tag from second and third.
Next up, number 45, Haley Lee.
First pitch to Haley Lee is a called strike. Lee's 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch, a walk, a strikeout, and a run scored. And misses inside, 1-1. Lee fouls that one away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Henson will steal second on a pitch that was in the dirt. Hightower looks in, and here comes a payoff to Lee. Chopper, that's a foul ball. Mosley collected it, but was on the left side of the third base bag. We'll do it again, 3-2. Another 3-2. Fouled off. Hightower got the swing that she wanted, but Lee was able to get a piece to stay alive. Another foul ball. The 10th pitch of the at-bat about to be thrown from Elizabeth Hightower against Haley Lee. That one's taken to left field. That's going to fall for a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes the second run. She will score as well. Lee Sands on second. And the 2 RBI single brings home Allo and Hansen. And it's now 12-4 Spark.
Next up, number 24, Sydney Sherrill.
First pitch to Sydney Sherrill is a called strike. And that does put this game into run rule territory. So the Vibe will have to score in the bottom of the 5th to play a 6th inning. The only question is, how many runs will it have to be? Currently stands at 1, but Sydney Sherrill 2 for 2 days so far. She had a 2 RBI double with a run scored in the 1st, walked in the 3rd, and hit a 3-run homer in the 4th. Hit the outside corner, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two twos outside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch to Sherrill. That's fouled off. That one comes in high for ball 4. The walk issued to Sherrill.
Next up, number 40, Elena Torres.
Now bring out Elena Torres, but before then, Dot Richardson's going to come out and talk things over with Elizabeth Hightower.
Still some of those chicken nuggets.
First pitch misses for ball 1. Torres 2 for 3, 2-run homer back in the first, a single in the fourth. Drops in 2-1. Two is a tapper down the first base line. Hightower will collect it, throw to first to get the out, and retire the side. But the Spark add to their lead here in the top of the fifth. So they get 3 runs on 1 hit. There were no errors and 1 runner left on base. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Vibe have to score in this inning to play a 6th. It's 12-4. Spark with the lead. This is Vibe Softball.
Leading off for the Florida Vibe, the second baseman, number 8, Hannah Adams.
And Adams to lead things off for the Vibe here in the home half of the 5th inning. Adams 2 for 2 with a couple of singles and a run scored. Spark by 8 as we open up play here in the home half of the 5th inning. First pitch is fouled straight back for strike 1. Adams, fly ball to left. Boone tracks it down. There's one gone.
Next up, the first baseman, number 17, Taylor Pleasance.
Taylor Pleasance now steps in. She's 2 for 2. She has all 4 Vibe RBIs. First pitch is a called strike. A 3-run homer in the first inning and an RBI single in the second. Since then, the Spark have scored 7 unanswered. Again, this is the first of a 3-game series between the Vibe and the Spark. 6:30 again tomorrow for Game 2 and noon on Sunday, Game 3. Called strike, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball, that's going to get through. Base hit for Taylor Pleasance, 3 for 3 on the day.
Next up at the batter's box, the left fielder, number 23, Kara Caneto.
That brings up Kara Caneto. She is 1 for 2 with the single back in the first inning. Ground ball to third. The throw in time. From Torres. There's now 2 away, and the Vibe down to their final out.
Next up, the right fielder, number 15, Rachel Roop.
Rachel Roop, the last chance for the Vibe. 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. First pitch comes in high for ball 1. Visor settled in. Has not given up a hit. Or has only given up the 1 hit here in the 5th inning since the 2nd. 2-0 the count. There's a strike, 2-1. Foul back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 out. The Vibe down to their final strike. Visor looks in, and here comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Roop down on strikes. And that will do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that
Your final
swing
score.
comes the end of this amazing game.
Spark
Final
12,
score,
Vibe 4.
OKC Spark 12, your Florida Vibe 4. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you coming out here and supporting the Florida Vibe. We hope to see you tomorrow for the continuation of this 3-game series between the OKC Spark and your Florida Vibe. Until next time, have a great night and drive safe.
Spark take game 1 of this 3-game series. Spark got 12 runs on 9 hits. They did not commit an error, and they left 7 runners on. For the Vibe, they got 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors, and they left 4 runners on base. Amber Visor gets the complete game victory, and Jordan Johnson will take the loss. That's going to do it for game number 1 here of this 3-game series between the Spark and the Vibe. Back with you again tomorrow at 6:30 for game number 2. Until then, for everyone here at the Florida Vibe, I'm Tom Canterbury. Good night from Bradenton.